When people get caught up in their daily problems, they don't realize how quickly time passes. You suddenly notice how fast the 2012 US elections went by. Now, the next election has arrived. Sometimes we suddenly wake up and say, 12 years have passed. Many people think about this, but they quickly forget and go back to their routine. Let's take a deeper look at this and see why time really flies so fast. In today's world, if we calculate the average lifespan of people across all countries, it is about 79 years. So, we conclude that on average we have 79 years in this world. But do we really have 79 years? Unfortunately, not at all. Humans have various responsibilities, different tasks, and diverse goals, each requiring time. Do you know what takes up most of our time? Sleeping. On average, we sleep 8 hours a day, meaning we spend 1/3 of our lives asleep. This means that out of 79 years, we spend 26 years sleeping. So 53 years remain, but we still have many tasks to do, and 53 years is too short for all of them. Most children spend 12 years in school, attending for about 8 hours daily. If we exclude summer and holidays, more than 17,000 hours of a young person's life are spent in school. Additionally, when students return home, they have homework, which takes about 5,000 more hours. If we add these up, it equals 3 full years of our life spent in school and doing homework. So, from the 53 years that remained, another 3 years are gone, leaving us with 50 years. If we go to university, we must subtract another 2 years, so 48 years remain. So far, a big part of our life has passed, but we haven't really done anything special yet. Now, we must find a job. Let's assume we find one. On average, people around the world work about 40 hours a week. Most people spend between 30 to 50 years of their lives working. If we take the average, a person spends about 10 years of their life working. So we must subtract another 10 years from the 48 years, leaving us with 38 years. But we only counted work hours. Many people spend time commuting to work, often stuck in traffic. On average, people worldwide spend about 90 minutes daily commuting. Over a lifetime of working, this amounts to about 17,000 hours, equivalent to 2 years of life spent on commuting. So if we subtract 2 more years, we are left with 36 years. Well, we went to school, we went to work, we got stuck in traffic, we got hungry, so we have to eat something. On average, a normal person spends about 70 minutes of their day eating. So in our 79-year lifespan, we spend 32,000 hours just eating, which adds up to 4 years of our life. That leaves us with 32 years. After you've eaten, you can't just leave the table like that. You have to clear the dishes, wash them, tidy up the kitchen, put everything back in its place, and there are other tasks too. Plus, we have to throw our clothes into the washing machine and do other similar chores, which take at least an hour of our time every day. If we add it all up, over the course of our lifetime, these tasks take up another 3 years of our time. That leaves us with 29 years. Everyone spends about 10 months of their life in the bathroom or shower. All these tasks we've talked about are somewhat mandatory, meaning we can't avoid them. We have to sleep, we have to learn, study, work, eat, take showers, go to the bathroom, and so on. So far, these are all mandatory tasks. But we humans love wasting time. You might not believe it, but nowadays, on average, a person spends about 115,000 hours of their life on their phone, just scrolling and tapping. Do you know how much of our life that takes up? 13 years? If we take away those 13 years, we're left with 16 years. And that's just for mobile phones. We're not even counting time spent watching television or playing video games. So 16 years remain. You haven't even watched television or played video games yet. Are you going to spend those 16 years on these things too until there's nothing left? Before you know it, you'll be around 65 years old, retired, finally able to have some free time for yourself. But most people over 65 already have some kind of health issue, maybe weak eyesight, back pain, knee pain, or something else. That means you also have to spend a lot of your time and money on medicine and treatment. You finally reached a point where you can have some free time and enjoy life, but you're no longer that energetic 20-year-old. Of course, not everyone is the same. We're talking generally here. Let's go back to our childhood. Can we start over in a different way? If you are a lucky child, you live with your parents until you're 18 and see them every day. The purpose of life is to be happy. Some people think they can achieve happiness by doing things they don't enjoy just to make more money. They take on stressful jobs, hoping that one day they'll earn enough to do what they truly love and be happy, maybe buy their dream car. But this kind of happiness is fake. According to global statistics, many people who buy luxury cars do so just to show off. They feel happy when others admire them and their car. But that happiness is only temporary. As we said at the beginning, the main goal of human life is to be happy. Everyone's life is different. But those who truly love their job experience a much more fulfilling and joyful life compared to those who have a high income but dislike their work. If you want to feel like you're truly living, try doing something you love every single day. I'm not saying you should do something difficult. We all need time to eat every day. Instead of eating alone, try eating with people you love. Those moments won't feel like wasted time. Instead of spending hours on social media, watching useless, time-wasting content, watch something that adds value to your knowledge. Learn woodworking, learn how to cook a dish you love. Don't say, "I'll do it tomorrow." Start right now. If you have a talent or a skill, teach others. Whether we do something or do nothing, time keeps passing. It never stops, and we can never turn it back. Once today is gone, it's gone forever. A day like today might never come again. If you lose money, it's okay, you can earn it again. But if you lose time, you can never get it back. Our life is shaped by our choices, the friends we choose, our field of study, our life partner. Don't make choices based on what will others think of me or what will people on Instagram say. That's one of the biggest mistakes that wastes our lives. We should make choices that make us truly happy. Because when you're happy, other people's opinions won't matter. Most people who aren't happy and fall into depression care too much about what others think instead of focusing on their own happiness. If you choose what truly fulfills you, by the time you reach 65, you won't have regrets. You won't ask yourself, why didn't I do that? Or why did life pass so fast? I'm not saying you should quit your job or drop out of school. I'm just saying choose paths that take you in the right direction and don't make these short years of life bitter. None of this can be solved in just 2 days because life is a long journey. And according to global statistics, it lasts about 79 years on average. Even though this is the longest thing we have in life, it still feels incredibly short. Remove all negativity from your life. Once you clear away the negative, you realize how making choices that truly align with you makes life clearer and more meaningful.